I was watching it. I have the jiggities.
You have the visual effects.
Yeah,
the visual prowess.
Oh. Anime. What anime do you watch then? Because you brought that up earlier. You act like I'd never watched it.
No, I know you have.
I'm on episode 860.
Okay, you got me beat.
Bro, they're not even speaking English anymore.
Oh, yeah.
No, they don't have English at all.
Are they going to?
Yeah, at some point, I'm straight reading the TV right now.
I do that too sometimes.
Yeah.
Only if, like, I don't know, I watch both.
I will say some sub is better than dub, but I do like to understand stuff.
Right.
That's why I'm not reading.
Would you say Naruto sub is better than dub? You like dub more? Interesting. I feel like most of the people that I've talked to told me they like Naruto sub more.
I feel like I honestly have watched so much of it in dub that it's hard. It's hard to switch, especially whenever, like, as a kid, like, there's no way for me to watch sub. I wasn't gonna read that. No way. Right. No way. And even now, it's like, I think the only sub anime I watch because I already had.
You have no choice.
800 episodes.
You're invested.
Yeah.
He's invested.
But I won't read it either. I can't even lie there. I ain't reading no manga. No way. You reading the manga?
I'm not gonna lie. I read Dragon Ball Super manga. I'll be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
The whole thing? Like you read all the Super?
It's still going.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm up to date. I'm not gonna lie.
I just watched. I'm gonna get mad here. I've never watched all of Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball or Z or Super or what? All of it. You never watched all of any of it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That hurts. Why? Wow. Why not?
Like, as a kid, you gotta remember them. As a kid,
it was Naruto or Dragon Ball.
I'm a little bit younger than you.
Yeah, much.
2 years, right? When were you born?
96.
98.
Oh.
And so.
But you were just one grade below.
But you got to think about it. You got introduced 2 years ahead of time on Toonami than I did. So
Toonami was good, man. Those Saturday nights were slapped.
I didn't have an older brother or anyone that liked anime, so like did you catch Dragon Ball from somebody or you just stumbled upon it?
I see. Yeah, we just came full circle. Yeah, my brother, he's a tattoo artist and he had a sketchbook full of just Dragon Ball characters and I thought it was the coolest thing in my life. Still to this day, still think it's so cool and that's...
Is he still tattooing?
No, he's masonry. Yeah, but he does his own thing, you know what I'm saying? He's got a job down there in Jacksonville running his own stuff. Yeah, he's doing good. But it's not tattooing. He did do that a little bit, though, for about, I don't know, I mean, at his house, he's been tattooing for 20 years or 15 or something like that, but...
For a long time. He's been putting in the work.
Right.
Okay. But
he actually gave me my one and only tattoo that I have on my back. But
I know you had
just one. But I'm going to get tatted up,
what
you know what I'm
is it?
saying? It's a Florida Gator.
Sure.
No. Okay. I'm sorry.
No, not this year. Whenever they win a championship.
Yeah. I'll hurt that thing out. Have you ever seen those?
Does he still tattoo?
No, not really.
Why not?
He's raising his son and got a girl, and he's doing the work.
I heard baby skin was really good to tattoo.
Yeah, it's a good thing to test on for sure.
Yeah, right.
Because you can tell how if you're heavy-handed, you know what I'm saying?
So is it one of those things like he doesn't have the time for, he doesn't have the money to do? Because it can be expensive.
I think to do stuff like that, if you're not making money off of it, if you're going to continue, you have to fully love what you're doing, and maybe the love kind of dissipated, and it's just not there as much. I'm sure he'd love to be an artist if he would have caught some break and wrote for some anime or something. That'd be fire. But
now, did he ever do anything like that? Did he try to
I don't know.
Sketch, or was it just?
No, he sketched, he tattooed, he did everything. But he worked for a couple tattoo shops throughout Jacksonville here and there.
How much older was he than you?
12 years.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that's another thing. what I was saying, bro.
Yeah, he was born in 84. I was born in 96.
That's why you were exposed to Dragon Ball and everything. Because Dragon Ball didn't come around till what, 91, 92? Right?
Dragon Ball came out, I want to say.
What was it, 87?
Yeah, like the late 80s, 87, 88. And then Dragon Ball Z came out in like 91 through 95.
Exactly. I didn't have anybody. My dad, mom, born in the 60s, they didn't Dragon Ball. Devil. My mom used to think Beavis and Butthead were
yeah, my mom.
What that was about.
My mom didn't like that either.
But the good thing is, my mom was not one of the Harry Potter Christian moms. I got to enjoy Harry Potter without her bitching. I'm thinking I was gonna sacrifice the cat or something.
You know, I've only seen the first 4 Harry Potters.
The last 11 of them are him just trying to kill that no-nose motherfucker.
Voldemort.
Voldemort.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that too. Yeah. What am I doing?
You want to talk about some movies that go on forever and ever?
Those.
Fast and Furious.
They just don't die, don't they?
Ben Digital just won't let it die.
No, family. I mean, it's really not him. It's family. The power of family is keeping this together. Family took him to space.
How much more can the world take?
I can take as many as they give me. Oop. Dropped my phone. Caught it with my feet. Ooh. Dropped it. I'm sorry, dude.
Come on. Pretty good roast.
Yeah. As you can see, I'm done, so.
Hey, I got another cranberry though.
They were in the bottom. They were heavier.
We got them all.
They fell to the bottom.
Now, another thing that we kind of glossed over, and I've been through as well, a little bit later in my years. How was it? Was your brother around whenever you were going through that divorce with your mother and father?
No, because he was already out of the house. I think they divorced at I was like 6 or 5, 6. I don't know, 5 or 6. But yeah, at that point he was like 17, 18. He had moved in with some buddies. So no, he wasn't a part of that. And we don't have the same dad. His dad and my dad aren't the same, so.
Okay. Yeah. He still knew you was family. I hope he still reached out to you and
he was there.
He was there.
He was there. Yeah.
Good. And do you think, how did your parents do about conveying like, hey dog, not gonna be the same? My parents, they did it at a weird little sit down, like, dad fucked someone else. But
together they did that?
Yeah, they sat down kind of amicably, but like, they had fights afterwards. They dogged it out, and they're bitter white people about it. You know what I'm talking about. And so when your parents is structured, I wouldn't even give my parents like a complete good job with the divorce. They did it terrible. But
how old were you?
I was in high school. It was it sophomore year? Maybe something like that.
See, mine happened when I was like 6.
And that's kind of why, because there's a way to explain it to a kid, no matter the age.
I don't really remember how it was brought to me. Like, as far as my memories go about that, is I lived with my mom and dad, and then my grandma lived across the street, like diagonal, lived in a little cul-de-sac, and it was my dad's mom. So I'm pretty sure my dad cheated, I don't know, something like that. And mom kicked him out, so he just moved across the street, you know what I'm saying? Moved in with his mom and lived in a little camper. And then I lived there for a while. And so I guess I don't remember having a sit down. But I do know that once I moved in with my uncle, actually let's not go down that route. But it's not bad. It's not bad. But
you can't say uncle and then I don't want to talk about it. Whatever.
No. But it's just kind of just, well, I'm talking about it. Would they split then when I was younger, they came in. The state of Florida came and took me and my sister from my mom, and then one of my most memorable memories of that process was when they took me to my uncle and aunts. How they worded like the situation was, just something along the lines of, "We feel that you will be best in the care of your uncle and aunt," but then how they worded it was, "Both of your parents got a list, and whoever gets the list done first, that's who you're going to move in with."
What the fuck kind of game is this?
And that's just one of the memories I have from the state of Florida. One of the nice black suit dressed people come in, you know what I'm saying?
Nice pantsuit.
Yeah.
Nice lady.
I just remember her, that's what I remember her telling me was, so, and then I moved in with my dad, so I guess my dad got the list done first. But then I moved in with my mom.
Okay. I mean, it's interesting to hear about that because I've kind of signed up a little bit to work with the state of Georgia on like watching over 1013s and mentally unstable people and like kids that may have some rehousing issues and stuff like that. So it's definitely interesting to hear it like that and to hear it from somebody that went through it. So you think it was more... It was actually conducted in a positive manner on their side? Or do you think there was a more humanistic way that you could have been like... the problem I find, I hate to cut you off there, like whenever I'm dealing medically with somebody, if it is a kid or whatever, like explain it to the kid. Right. It's a kid. It's a person. That's a tiny human. Yeah. They kind of get what's going on.
Be honest with them because they're gonna be honest with you.
They're not a dum-dum like you're saying right now. You're gonna remember it.
Right.
Yeah, it's there. It's part of you. You went through it. So, like, do you think they could have done a better way of, or do you think the state of Florida did the best?
I feel like there's always probably a little better ways they could have went about it. I don't have the best memory of it, but yeah, it was all right, I'd say. But yeah, it was all right. Probably could have done better.
And then whenever you moved to Brantley County, who did you move to Brantley County with?
My mom. I had lived with my mom, went through house to house. Because, when they split, when I said I went to multiple elementaries, I went to this elementary, then moved in with my uncle and aunt, went to this elementary, moved in with my dad, went to this elementary, and then with my dad, we moved to a new house, went to this elementary, then I moved in with my mom and went to this elementary. And then I moved up here. Oh.
And so that was primarily all the moves with our mother that we had to go through to get up to Brantley County. Did you have any family up here, or was it just...
well, I called him my uncle, but he wasn't really my uncle. He was just a family friend from high school that went to high school with my mom and dad in Jacksonville, had moved up here, and we moved up with them. And you talk about a culture shock. Going from Jacksonville,
country roads, man. Country roads.
I didn't even know people lived on dirt roads.
Dude, I was talking. It was really funny, and it goes back to dirt roads. I was talking with this guy. Like I was playing Oculus, just playing online.
Yeah.
And it was tennis. They got a nice little table tennis game on there. Great. And I met this Puerto Rican dude, and we were talking back and forth about where we come from and everything.
Right.
And I was telling him about dirt roads, kids not having shoes, people not